We're here today with Matt Wilkas and Jonathan Lisecki from GAYBY. So Jonathan, you're the writer-director. Matt, you're the star. So for those who haven't seen the film yet, can you talk a little bit about the plot briefly and your role in it, Matt?
Okay.
Well, actually, both your roles.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that too.
Yeah.
But it's about Matt, who plays a character named Matt. Well, Matthew plays a character named Matt. They're very different. They are different, though. About him and his best friend Jen, who was played by Matt's best friend Jen. They are best friends who made a pact in college to have a child together, and about 10-ish years have passed, and they haven't met anybody else who they want to have a child with, so they decided to bring the topic up again. And then they go about trying to have the child while also kind of trying to make their lives a little bit more adult. Lives. I just said lives.
Lives.
Well, they're trying to make their lives a little bit more adult, as to find mates, maybe do a little bit better in their career aspirations, and I play one of Matt's friend. In my movie, everybody gets a gay best friend, so Jen has one, then Jen has another one, Matt has one, we all have one. So, and we see, just like any romantic comedy, we see kind of the people interacting with the person they interact with the most, and then all these other people in their lives. I believe you should see people's friends, where they work, that kind of thing. I think it makes the movie more fun.
Can you, Matt, talk about your role and how you got involved with the film and working with the script?
Well, it started as a short with the same name.
Yes.
That Johnny had actually written essentially for I think yourself and a girl that you.
That's true. Although that would have been so bad. Like the things that happen that change things always make things better. I think.
And the girl wasn't available for whatever reason, and he thought of me and Jen, who are real life best friends, and thought
from college,
right?
Like the people in the movie are supposed
we
to
didn't make this pact or anything. It's not our story at all, but it is the chemistry we have together is real and relationship, and actually to act with Johnny too, and a lot of the people were people that we have known or know. Like Mike Doyle is someone that I've known for a long time, and he plays my love interest in the film. Jack Ferber is someone that we've all worked with, and we were all.
It's a lot of our friends, which is kind of amazing. It's a real it was what I wanted to do when I decided I was going to make a feature. I wanted to make sure it was with my friends and people I really enjoyed, and it made it so much better of an experience than some of the things I've worked on of other people's.
Except it's not like the tragic thing where our friends are not good. They actually have to
be very good. The thing. So. Our friends are all actors for real. They're not just people who do other things and also happen to be in movies. So we got very lucky. We have a good friend pool. It's because of New York and knowing a lot of theater actors. You get very lucky.
Yeah.
As a theater actor, he's on Broadway currently.
Yes.
Well, I was going to ask about that actually. Can you talk about what you're doing on Broadway right now?
Yeah, I'm in Spiderman, Turn Off the Dark, with music by The Edge and Bono, and I play Flash Thompson, and I understudy Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
And he's gone on for Spider-Man already, which is amazing.
So you have to fly.
I have to fly. Yeah, it's really fun. Actually, I will say. I think it's.
The only bummer is that you're not singing Defying Gravity while you're flying.
Right, yeah.
That would be amazing.
I have to sing a different song flying.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, the moment when you fly, there's a moment at the end when Peter Parker flies over the audience, and it's like 2,000 people, and you're flying over them, and they have these shit-eating grins, and they're so happy, and it's a very exhilarating experience.
So Matt, I just have to ask you the kind of shallow, we're dying to know question.
Okay.
Like, how was it with the makeout scenes and
how were those makeout scenes? We didn't talk about that. We're
hot.
We're actually oddly professional in that way that we were never like, hee, how was
that? What? I feel like it was so. You're so.
I mean, you're standing in front of a room full of people in August. Yeah. Everybody else is like drenched in sweat and grumpy and eating like bagels. It's just like not sexy at all.
There's nothing sexy or exciting about it. It's very technical and also kind of nerve-wracking in a lot of ways, I think.
Although I will say, the first time Matt and Mike Doyle, who plays Scott, his would-be lover.
That was like our first scene.
It was one of your first scenes, and it was like even though it was technical and stressful, and we probably didn't have a lot of time, we never had a lot of time, like, when they were doing it, all of us in the back of the room were like, oh my god, I mean, we knew that it was something special, we could tell, you know what I mean? It was really obvious how good it was going to be from
awesome.
kind of the minute they started acting.
I'm excited for people to see this film for various reasons, but a lot of it is because I feel like I'm so comfortable in it, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to be in a film on a set where I could be just really comfortable with people that I know and without the pressure that other sort of situations, bigger budgety sort of things, or Broadway might, make you feel.
Yeah, people say these kind of things all the time, but in reality, we had a blast making this with our friends, and we made each other laugh. And I think that people can sense that. They sense that we actually really did have a good time making it, so people have a good time watching it, because it's like, it truly is like a work made with love. And it's not, nobody treated this as a job, and we did not have the money to really treat it as a job, but we certainly treated it as a really great time, and I think it really shows.